Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Gamblers University. And today we've got an interesting roulette strategy for you. This one is called On Track. $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal. And this is a pretty interesting one, we think. And we hope you enjoy it. If you do, we do ask you to give us the old thumbs up. So that way we know you're liking the content. And also, if you haven't already subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, we'd love to have you hit the button at this time. As always, we love to hear your comments. If you have a tweak you think might improve this strategy, please let us know and we'll share it with the class and see if we might want to incorporate it the next time we use the on-track strategy. As always, we do suggest that you try these strategies on your software or your table at home before you take them to the casino so you can get comfortable betting them and confident that they can win you some money. So let's head on down to the felt now and we'll show you the nuts and bolts of the on-track roulette strategy. So we'll see you down there shortly. All right, everyone, down on the virtual roulette table, and we're getting ready to spin our on-track roulette strategy. Now this is a $1,000 buy-in, which means our 10% win goal will be $100. And we start off with a $1 bet on the straight up 5, a $2 bet on the 9-12 split, and the 8-11 split. Straight up on the 14 and $2 on the 16-19 split. So that's an $8 starting bet, and that's cheap enough. So let's go ahead and take our first spin and see if we can get off to a good start here. So 17 black is our first number, and had it been our second number, we would have won, but it was not. So we'll rebet, and then we'll add $2 split bet on that 17-12, $1 on the 23, $2 on the 27.30 and the 26.29 splits, and one more dollar on the 32 straight up. $16 total bet. And let's give it another spin here. And there's 20 black, so we do hit on it this time. And that's a $20 win, so that puts us at a new session high, $12. So we'll just start over, and again, $1 on the 5, $2 on the 9-12 and 8-11, $1 on the 14, and 2 on the 16-19 split, $8 total bet, and we're spinning. And there's 19 reds, so we got lucky, got a hit on the first one there. That's a $28 win. So let's just rebet and spin again. We're at $40 now. That's our session high. There's 22 black, so that's going to be a loss. So we'll rebet, and we'll pick up the 17.20 for 2. 23 straight up for 1, the 27.30 for 2, 26.29 for 2, and the 32 straight up for 1. $16 total bet, and the ball's rolling. All right, there's 25 red, so that's going to be another loss for us. So no more coverage. These are all the bets. All we're going to do is go up one level. So the split bets will go from 2 to 4, and the straight up bets will go from 1 to 2. So the session high, of course, is $40. We're trying to get there and beat that a little bit. And there's 32, so that's a straight up hit. That's a $40 win. And that puts us at $56, a new session high. So we go back to our base level and put our $8 bet down. And we're spinning again. Here we go. And there's 5 reds, so that's right on the button for us. That's a nice hit. That's a $28 win. So let's rebet and spin again. We're at 84. And of course our session goal is only $100. So there's 30 red. That's a loss. So we'll rebet, and then we'll pick up the 17-20 split for 2, 23 straight up for 1, the 27.30 and the 26.29 splits for 2, and the 32 straight up for 1. That's a $16 total bet now. And we are spinning. And there's 20 black, so that's going to be a win for us. And that's a $20 win, so that puts us at a new session high of $96. So let's go back to our base level and give it another spin. $8 total bet, and we're off. And there's the green monster. You don't want to have a session without hitting the green monster at least once, so there it is. So let's go ahead and rebet, and we'll pick up the 17-20 split for 2, the 23 for 1, 27.30, and the 26.39 for 2 each, and the 32 straight up for 1. That's a $16 total bet. Let's see if we can get a hit. There's 29 black. That is going to be a win for us. It's another $20 win. And just that quickly, we have reached our session goal. So that's how the on-track roulette strategy is played. $1,000 buy-in. Ended up at $1,108. That's a $108 win using the on-track roulette strategy. So that was quick enough, I think we have time for a second session. So let's go ahead and reset everything, and then we'll start session 2. We'll be right back. All right, back with session 2 of our on-track strategy. Again, this is a $1,000 buy-in, $100 win goal, and we start off with a $1 bet on the 5, $2 on the 9, 12, and 8, 11 splits, $1 on the 14 straight up, and 2 on the 16, 19 split, an $8 total bet on our initial wager, and we're spinning. And there's 10 black, so that's going to be a loss. So let's go ahead and rebet, and now we'll pick up the 17.20 for 2, 23 for 1, the 27.30 for 2, 26.29 for 2, and the 32 for 1. $16 total bet this time, and there's 12 red, so that's going to be a win for us, $20 win, and that puts us at a new session high, $12. So we'll go back to our base level and our $8 bet, and let's spin. Number this time is 24 black, so that's going to be a loss. So we'll rebet, and we'll pick up the 17.20, the 23, 27.30, 26.29, and 32. So that's $16 bet now. And there's 35 black, and that's going to be another loss. So when we lose, we just go up another level. So that's $1 on the straight up bets and $2 on the split bets. So we'll get those placed. And that's a $32 bet, and we're spinning. And there's 23 red, so that is going to be a straight up hit for us. That's a $40 win. That puts us at $28, a new session high. So we'll go back to our base level now, and that's an $8 bet. And let's give it a spin. See if we can get lucky and hit one of these numbers here on the first spin. So there's 9 red. We do get lucky, and that's going to be a nice $28 win. So let's rebet and spin it again, sitting at $56 now. And once again, that's a new session high. So 19 red on this one, so that's going to be another nice hit for us. And that puts us at $84, so we'll just rebet and spin again. And there's 10 black. That's first dozen, but it's not one we have covered. So that's an $8 loss, so we'll come back and pick up the 17.20 for 2, the 23 straight up for 1, the 27.30 for 2, 26.29 for 2, and the 32 for 1. And that's a $16 total bet. And the ball's rolling. And there's 3 red, so that's going to be another loss. So when we lose, we just go up one more level. And that's 1 on the straight up numbers and 2 on all the split numbers. And once we get all these bet, we'll be at $32 total. So let's see if we can get a hit here. We're at $60. The session high, of course, is 84. So there's 32 red. That's going to be a straight up hit for us. And that's a $40 win. And that puts us at $100. So that is the end of session 2, as we've met our goal once again. We started off with $1,000, ended up at $1,100. That's an even $100 profit using the on-track roulette strategy. So let's go back to the play field, and we'll rebet. And had we lost there, we just go up one more level, and that'd be 1 more on the straight up bets, 2 more on the split bets. And if we lost there, we'd just continue to do that. The next spin would be $1 more on all the straight up bets, 2 on the split bets, and we would continue that until we started hitting and got to our session high. Then we would go back to our base level $8 bet. So we hope you enjoyed that. If you did, we do ask that you give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the Gamblers University channel, we'd sure love to have you hit the button and become part of the student body here. As always, if you have a comment, a tweak for this particular strategy that you think might improve it, we'd like to hear that from you, and we'd be glad to share it with the class. And once again, we do thank you for joining us. We hope you come back and see us again real soon. Until that time, if you're out there spinning that wheel, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and we hope all your numbers come up winners. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.